All right, my name is Mustafa Abdurrahman, and I am the founder of FaultSense. What is FaultSense? FaultSense is an AI platform that detects faults which nobody has ever seen before. So as we all know, that all the industries, factories, power plants, they work on mechanical equipment, and a single failure can cause huge loss in terms of money and even in terms of life. For example, if there's an aircraft and it has some failure. And why this happens is because the predictive maintenance that we have nowadays, it actually identifies the failure from the data which it already has. And there might be some failures which are not known to the data. And what it does, it actually flags it from a similar failure in the data, and that's even worse. For example, it flags it as a failure and the maintenance has happened already, but the fault still lies. That's where FaultSense comes in. So FaultSense, first of all, when it sees a fault, it goes back to its memory and asks itself, has I seen this fault before? If it hasn't, then it flags it as unknown. And then that fault goes to an engineer, and the engineer identifies the faults. And within 3 or 5 examples, the model automatically learns, and then it just adds it to its data. And basically, that can be a big question that we could be asked, that where our data comes from. So basically, some of the data is publicly available. For example, the case Western Reserve University, MFPT, NASA, and some of the data we are actually planning to collect from from our clients in our initial phases. We provide them our platform for free so that we can get their data, and that data, it just goes back into our model. The model learns from that data, and then it becomes a part of the confirmed faults, a part of the confirmed failures, which it can flag in the future. So our target market is the power companies, for example, CLP, town gas, some like vehicle industry, HECO, MTR, and so on. And basically, what is common in these industries is that they have high value equipment or maybe huge fleet, and basically they have high standards of safety. I've worked in CLP for 1 year, and I know how highly they regard safety. So these are our target companies. How we are planning to make money. So our business model is quite simple. First of all, we give them a platform license, and annual platform license, and it basically gives them access to our dashboard and access to our model. And like, this is our initial phase. In the upcoming years, we will introduce per asset monitoring as well, and it will increase as our client has more equipments, so it will increase per equipment. And then we are planning to introduce professional services when we have more stuff, and that will be in the later phases of the startup. All right, so our competitors. So as you can see, in our competitors, the basic thing which lacks in all our competitors is that they seldom identify the unknown faults, and that is basically what we are targeting. That's where FaultSense comes in. So our growth, our roadmap is that our seed space will be with 2-3 people, as we all know, and it will be as it's me. I'm graduating in mechanical engineering this year. It's Harvis. He's a CS. He's graduating in CS, and we have Professor Wang Wei, who is the chief scientific advisor, and he will help us develop our model. And his specialty is uncertainty analysis, exactly what we need. And all right, in the later phases, we are planning to add more staff, and it goes up till a point when we can provide professional services. All right, so why do we need your help? Is because we need client access, as HKSTP is partners with big companies, and that's exactly what our target clients are. Also, we need mentorship on industrial AI, how we can improve with the time being, and obviously the GBA market access. So these are all the reasons that we need the HKSTP ideation, and that's our ask. It's 100,000, the HKSTP ideation fund, and the AWS credits. And this is the initial phases, the first 6 months, and we are planning to fill this gap and make Hong Kong and in turn global world a safer place to live. Thank you.